Hey guys, Carl Sorensen, sitesforcontractors.com. In this video today, we're going to talk about blogging, specifically blogging about projects. So we all know that blogs can drive more traffic to our website, but most contractors struggle with what to write about. And you don't just want to be another Me Too contractor writing the same dumb articles that every other contractor writes. So a great way to overcome this is to blog about projects that you've completed. This creates unique to you content that your visitors are going to find helpful and interesting. So with that said, here's the sitesforcontractors.com cheat sheet on blogging about your projects. And I've put a link down below the video to a Google document that has an example, has the cheat sheet, and also has an example of a project blog so you can see the format and you can start replicating this for your own company. So the first thing we want to start our project blog off with is a nice photo of the completed project. A before and after is always best, but if you can't get before and afters, just a nice complete photo will do just fine. The next thing we need is a quick summary of the project. So just one or two sentences about what the project was and what city or town it was completed in. Next up, we want to write a couple of sentences about what the particular challenges were with this specific project, and more importantly, how you overcame those challenges. So the next thing you want to include in your project blog is a list of the materials that you used. And get specific as well. So if there was a specific type of landscape block that you used, you want to mention that. If there was a specific type of roofing shingle that you used, you want to make sure that you mention that. Same with if it was a specific type of siding or a specific type of landscape lighting, you want to mention that in this part of your blog post because you want to make sure that any searchers in your area that are searching for these specific types of products can find your website. Searchers that are looking for something very specific generally make better customers. The next thing you want to do is write a sentence or two on how long the project took. Try to give your reader an accurate timeline of how long the project will take. So if they have a similar project, they're going to have a good idea on timeline. The next thing we want to mention is a price range. And we don't have to get specific with an exact price for that project because obviously every project is different, but we can provide people with a range. So if it was a $50,000 hardscape install, you could say something like project cost between $45,000 to $55,000. We're not giving away our pricing, but what we are doing is giving the customer an accurate range so that they can expect what that project is going to come in at for them. The next thing we want to do is share any additional photos we have of the project. And we don't need to go overboard here. Generally 4 to 6 photos is more than enough and it will keep page load times nice and short. Next up, did the customer give you a review for that particular project? If yes, include it in the blog post. If no, then you're going to want to get one so you can include it in the blog post. These reviews are going to help sell you. Lastly, we need to finish off the blog post with a call to action. So if one of your visitors is looking to do a similar project, what do they need to do to get started? Do they call you? Do they submit your online contact form and request an estimate or a consultation? You need to be specific and let them know exactly what step they need to take to initiate the process. Now I'll quickly show you an example of this and how it's all laid out so that you can replicate this for your own company. So here we have the cheat sheet that you can reference as you're creating your project blog posts. And then down below that, we also have an example here. We have our photo, we have our summary, our intro, the challenges we faced, the materials that we used, how long did the project take, some additional project photos, the project cost, what our customer had to say, and then lastly, we have a call to action at the bottom. So if you start to implement this in your contracting website, you will actually start to get better clients. You will probably get found in search engines more and you will get better jobs. But it's not going to happen instantly. It's not like you're going to post one project and all of a sudden people are going to come rolling. This is a strategy that you have to employ over several weeks, if not months, in order to reap the benefits. But I can guarantee you, if you take the time to do this, you will get better clients from your website. So I just want to thank you for your time. I hope you found this video helpful. If you need any help with your website, sitesforcontractors.com. We'd be happy to help you. If you're trying to build your own website and you need a little bit of direction, we have an online marketing course available as well. You just click on the education tab on our website and you can check that out. And if you're going to build your own website, at least you'll have some expert direction and you'll be building something that will work awesome for your company. As always, thanks for your time again and have a great weekend.